Bengaluru B2B AVGC Summit has been a labor of love. This is a passion-driven, relationship-driven industry where people need to find out ways to channel their innermost creativity, marry it with technology, and find a business outcome. We have had several events which ABI has championed, where we've created mentors, we have looked at education platforms, we've looked at engagement platforms and hackathons and many of the master classes that have happened in GAFEX and the ABI summits over many years. But now the creative industry needs business. India is 0.5% of the GDP comes from our industry. In most countries, 2.5% of the GDP comes from such industries. We have a fantastic headroom, and we are beginning to get recognized not just as instruments of culture. It's not a fine arts business that is done with patronage. It is using the marriage between those fine arts and the scientific tools of today and tomorrow, in which our industry leads all other industries. And we are making that point at the large Bengaluru Tech Summit in a panel that is called The Future of Computer Graphics and Imagery. So while we continue to evangelize tools and technologies, we need for small, medium and large businesses to scale. And that is where B2B provides that opportunity.
Initially we thought it was pretty simple and just it can happen. And when we approach the government and say this is the plan, and without any doubts, they just tell, okay, go ahead. But when we started planning this, a lot of hurdles we had to cross in thinking about how many people would be coming, how many sellers would be coming, how many buyers would be coming. But the best thing about this is that we thought, okay, if 10 buyers are coming from outside India, and if there are 30 pitches from this country, we can pull it off. That was the plan we had initially. Then we designed an invitation or an applications to be filled from, and we extended to all over India. At the same time, we were actually coordinating with the buyers. So we had already had about 11 buyers who had confirmed us. But we were worried about the pitches. So how to get this 30 pitches to fit in this 2-day event? Everybody surprised us. In the 3 days, I think we filled about 60 pitches. That gave us more confidence, the momentum picked up from there. And finally, we landed up at 113 pitches. And finally, we could get about 22 buyers. Then everything was set for us to run around and pull this off, actually.
This is the usher of a new revolution. A revolution where international buyers, broadcasters and publishers come to our country in search of original IP content. So that's a huge boost to the industry in the country, the sector in the country, and we would definitely look forward to creating a bigger platform very soon. I'd like to thank all the organizing team members who have worked. Otherwise, after taking on the responsibility as the director of B2B Summit, it would not have been easy to do without the support of each and every team member who contributed in their own way effectively in such a short span of time to put together a wonderful event which has been applauded by all the people who have attended it. And the vision would be definitely to look at a bigger event, a bigger marketplace. This we had called it as a mini marketplace, but at the end of the day it ended up as a big one only. So we would try to look at a bigger marketplace to create more opportunities for original IP content creators to get the right kind of people to pitch to and make their dreams come true.